Hi, my name is Pat Goodwin with patgoodwinassociates.com, and today we're going to talk about how to write a work resume. When you're completing or developing a work resume, of course you're focusing on the work itself and the work that you're doing at your current employer. The reason you might want to write a work resume would be to apply for a job within, to look for opportunities in your field of work outside your company, but a work resume would demonstrate what it is that you've been doing in your job. Employers look at a resume and they want to know what you've done, when you've done it, and where. But when they meet you, they want to know how you think. So gathering the documentation to build a work resume is extremely important. I would encourage you to keep track of what you continue to do. Oftentimes you are moving from one job to another pretty quickly, and you're not taking the time to gather information based on the job that you did have. And then after you begin to build a work resume, you're trying to do that from memory. So make sure during your career you are keeping a file based on the job that you've done and you've moved throughout your career doing. So a work resume would include some of the very same components as when you're building a resume for no matter what reason. It would have your name and address and your contact information at the top. If you were worried about security, you might not want to put your your address. For a work job inside your company building a resume, I would encourage you to have correct contact information. Right under that, you might have an objective, or you could have a summary. If you develop a summary for a work-related resume, you would want to talk about some of the things that you have done, that you're highly effective, you're creative, you're innovative, you know how to solve problems. Write 2 or 3 sentences about who you are and how you think. Underneath that, you would have professional experience. I would encourage you to write each of these words in the center, your name, the word summary, or objective, and your professional experience, centered, bold, 10-point to 11-point. Then you would put the name of the company where you currently work, the name of the company and the city, state. Even though you know the city and state, someone else may not. That shows accuracy and detail. And then to the right, you would have the date of beginning employment to current or present. Then you have underneath the name of the company, the title, your current title. Then you begin formulating statements based on what I call the SAR methodology, situation, action, result. And you're going to put them in bullet form to the left and create statements about what you do. You can look at a current job description, but instead of writing strictly the job description, try to write statements based on SAR, what is the situation, action, result. Underneath that, then you would want to have other jobs that you've had in your field of work, and then your education. If you have a degree, you put your degree first, then the name of the university and the date of when you graduated. Any certifications, technical training, publications, any speaking engagements, or maybe related activities that would be valuable in your field of work would be good. So that's how you make or develop a work resume.